Hey guys, me and my girlfriend just got back into Magic. I just wanted to make a trade binder video and start trading on YouTube again. So for our standard stuff, we don't have much, but for white, there's Spear of Heliod, Gift of Immortality, 2 Fabled Heroes, a Celestial Archon, 100-handed one, and Chain to the Rocks. For red, there's Purphoros, Hammer of Purphoros, a Ember Swallower, Titan of Eternal Fire, 2 Anger of the Gods, this one is foil, a Fire Drinker Satyr, 2 Rageblood Shaman. For blue, there is a Prognostic Sphinx, Swan Song, Mulitas Charlatan, and 2 Curse of the Swine. Oh, sorry, there's a green in the corner. That's a Anthalsos Citizen Hero. For black, there's a Hythonia the Cruel, 2 Agent of the Fates, an Abhorrent Overlord. Multicolored, Underworld Cerberus, Fleecemane Lion, Tiamat the Murder King, Prophet of Kruphix, Steam Augury, Reaper of the Wilds, Psychic Intrusion, and Triad of the Fates. Artifacts, there's 2 Pyxis of Pandemonium, 1 is foil, a Colossus of Akros, and lands, Temple of Silence, Temple of Triumph, and Temple of Mystery. On my girlfriend's binder, there are 2 Celestial Archon, Spear of Heliod, Chain to the Rocks, Purphoros, Hammer of Purphoros, Labyrinth Champion, Titan of Eternal Fire, and Rageblood Shaman. Curse of the Swine, Mulitas Charlatan, Prognostic Sphinx, Shipwrecker Kraken, and Swan Song. A Hythonia the Cruel, Abhorrent Overlord, and 2 Whip of Erebos. A Reaper of the Wilds, Polish Crusher, Steam Augury, 2 Anax and Cymede, Triad of the Fates, Tiamat the Murder King, Psychic Intrusion. A Pyxis of Pandemonium, a foil, Colossus of Akros, and a Temple of Silence. And now for all my stuff that's not standard. I have Phyrexian Unlife, Blade Splicer, 4 Mirran Crusader, 2 Elspeth Tirel, a Hedron Field Purist. There's 2 Lightmine Field, a Near-Death Experience, 2 Core Spirit Dancer, 2 Terra Eternal. There's 3 Talus Paladin, 2 Kabira Evangel, a Devout Light Caster, a Celestial Mantle, 2 Conqueror's Pledge, 2 Battlegrace Angel, a Planar Cleansing, a Windbrisk Raptor, 2 Thoughtweft Trio, 2 Purity, Gale Powder Mage, Malicious Pride, Hunted Lamassu, Auriok Windwalker, there's 2 Retaliate, Bringer of the White Dawn, there's a second Auriok Windwalker, a Soul Scour, and 2 Turn the Tables, 1 is foil, Leonin Shikari, 2 Luminous Angel, 3 Loxodon Peacekeeper, a Rule of Law, and an Aurification. For red, Invader Parasite, there are 4 Slagstorm, 1 is foil, 4 Hero of Oxid Ridge, a Red Sun Zenith, 2 Hellkite Igniter, 2 Cerebral Eruption, a Koth of the Hammer, a foil Wild Evocation, there's 2 Hoarding Dragon, 4 Goblin Chieftain, an Ancient Hellkite, Hellkite Charger, Rage Nimbus, 2 Lord of Shadowskull's Pass, this one is the promo, a Conquering Manticore, 3 Electropotents, Capricious Efreet, 2 Vicious Shadows, a Sunrise Sovereign, an Incendiary Command, 2 Relentless Assault, a Goblin King, 3 Shunt, 2 Warp World, an Ion Storm, 2 Magma Giant, 2 Savage Beating, 2 Flamebreak, a Megatog, 2 Confusion in the Ranks, a Trash for Treasure, 4 War Elemental, a Disintegrate, there's 2, a Tephroderm, and a Risky Move, Words of War, Devastating Dreams, D2 Fire, and Avatar of Fury. For blue, there is Psychic Surgery, Blue Sun Zenith, Distant Memories, Inexorable Tide, Dissipation Field, 2 Leyline of Anticipation, 2 Merfolk Sovereign, a Dormant Gomazoa, a Renegade Doppelganger, 2 Siracher Spellblade, 2 Thada Adel Acquisitor, Seagate Loremaster, a Master of Ethereum, a Counterbore, a Thought Reflection, Shapesharer, Wonderwine Prophets, Psychic Possession, 2 Last Word, 2 Synod Artificer, a Chromescale Drake, a Retract, 2 Fate Spinner, a Broodstar, Sage of Latnam, Keeper of the Nine Gales, Trade Secrets, Mist of Stagnation, a Possessed Aven, a Cephalid Vandal, and a Bribery. For green, there is a Phyrexian Swarmlord, Praetor's Council, 2 Creeping Corrosion, a Thrun the Last Troll, 4 Green Sun Zenith, a Azori Renegade Leaner, Gigantomancer, Gigantiform, Oracle of Moldiah, a Realms Uncharted, 4 Summoning Trap. There is a Ant Queen, 3 Birds of Paradise, a Mossbridge Troll, Renzrun Packmaster, a Miri Cat Warrior, Malamo Marrow Sorcerer, and a Hurricane. A Bringer of the Green Dawn, 2 Rebuking Ceremony, 2 Pulse of the Tangle, 3 Fangren Firstborn, a Roaring Slagworm, a Molder Slug, Glissa Sunseeker, 2 Plated Slagworm, Hum of the Radix, Living Hive, 2 Natural Affinity, a Primeval Force, a Might of the Oaks, 4 Ambush Commander, an Upwelling, Decree of Sadri, a Crows and Cloud Scraper. It's pretty beat up. 4 Elvish Soul Tiller, a Tribal Force Mage. I believe there's actually more. There are 3 of them. A 4 Voice of the Woods, a Hydrodon, Sylvos Rogue Elemental, Phantom Nantuko, Nostalgic Dreams, 2 Mythic Proportions, a Gurzigust, Possessed Centaur, a Foil Insist, a Wild Pear, Whirling Dervish, Ivy Elemental, a Thorn Elemental, Avatar of Might, Vitalizing Wind, Aquarian Druid, and a Web. For black, there is a Glistening Oil, Chancellor of the Dross. There are 6 Phyrexian Vatmother, the middle one is foil. There's 1 Phyrexian Crusader and 2 more on this page. A Massacre Worm, Geth, Lord of the Vault, 2 Skithrix, a Carnifex Demon, actually 2, 1 is foil, and a Painful Quandary. A Memoricide, 4 Hand of the Praetors, 3 Nantuko Shade, a Necrotic Plague, actually 2 of them, 4 Leyline of the Void, and 4 Phylactery Lich, a Pestilence Demon, Baneful Omen, Thought Gorger, Agadema Cultist, Bala Ghet Thief, Cemetery Reaper, Salvage Titan, Midnight Banshee, and Karen Wanderer. A Kolfner's Plans, Knucklebone Witch, Nettlevine Blight, Endless Whispers, Desecration Demon, a Death Cloud, Shriveling Rot, and 2 Pulse of the Dross. 2 Greater Harvester, 2 Vermiculos, an Abyssal Horror, a Shadow Guildmage, Doomed Necromancer, and Shambling Swarm. For multicolored, there are 2 Tezzeret Agent of Bolas, a Rexiel the Risen Deep, Nova Blast Worm, Cloven Casting, Finest Hour, Retaliator Griffin, Mael's Area, a Time Sieve, a Soulquake, 2 Knotvine Paladin, 1 is foil, a Knight of New Alara, Blood Tyrant, a Rafik of the Many, 2 Clarion Ultimatum, 1 Violent Ultimatum, a Brilliant Ultimatum, an Augury Adept, a Spiteful Visions, Sig River Cutthroat, Sig River Guide, Corona False God, and Coalition Victory. Artifacts, there are 2 Batterskull, a Phyrexian Metamorph, Hex Parasite, Lash Wraith. There are 5 Phyrexian Revoker. There is one behind this one. a Darksteel Plate, 2 Thopter Assembly, 1 is a promo, Spine Abyss Saw, Mirror Welder, a Foil Mirrorworks, Magnetic Mine, Mirror Turbine, and Decimator Web. There are 4 Koldotha Forgemaster, a Molten Tail Massacre, a Contagion Engine, and 3 promo Wormcoil Engines. An Argentum Armor, a Mindslayer, a Mox Opal, Tower of Calamities, 2 of them, 2 Precursor Golem, and a Nim Deathmantle. There's a Mirror Battlesphere. I believe there's 2 Grind Clocks, one's behind this one. A Livewire Lash, a Mirror Reservoir, Prototype Portal, 2 Stratascythes, a Chimeric Mass. Actually, there might be 2. There are. A Platinum Angel, 4 Temple Bell, 2 Steel Overseer, and a Jinxed Idol. 3 Sword of Vengeance, 1 is Japanese, a Triskelion, 2 Angel Heart Vial, Amulet of Vigor, and Seer Sundial. 4 Lodestone Golem, a Grappling Hook, and 4 Coat of Arms. A Mirror of Fate, Door of Destinies, Kolfner's Urn, Doubling Cube, a Mycosynth Golem, Solarion, Vidalcan Orrery, Summoning Station, and Darksteel Reactor. Gemini Engine, 2 Panoptic Mirror, Trinisphere, 2 Spellbinder, 2 Lich's Tome, and an Eater of Days. There are 3 Heartseeker, 2 Mirror Matrix, 3 Arcbound Reclaimer, and a Memnarch. Serum Powder, Darksteel Forge, 2 Leonin Sunstandard, a Nightmare Lash, Calling Scales, a Tower of Eons, Tower of Champions, a Soul Foundry, a Quark's Thumb, Jinxed Choker, Tower of Murmurs, Leveler, Pentavis, 2 Isochron Scepter, Sarpadian Empires, a Dingus Egg, a Brass Herald, Jameday Tomb, Tribal Golem, Doom Cannon, and Ensnaring Bridge. And for lands, there's 5 Contested War Zone, an Exotic Orchard, Gemstone Caverns, Core Haven. There are 4 Rootbound Crag, 3 Raging Ravine, and 3 Copperline Gorge. 1 is foil, and I believe there's 1 behind the other one. There are 1 more there. 4 Dragon Skull Summit, 2 Lava Claw Reaches, 3 Black Cleave Cliffs. And these are just some random foils. I can point out anything. There's a promo Wall of Omens. A promo Vampire Nighthawk and promo Plague Stinger. Promo Plague Mirror. And a full art foil planes. Alright, that is all. My wants list will be posted on my page. If you're interested in anything, just PM me. We can work out a trade. Alright, thanks guys.